Hi guys, welcome to Maybe News. Disney films are more than just movies. They are the memories of millions of children and adults around the world, and that's why I made you today a video about 10 facts about Disney movies that you probably didn't know. Let's get started. Alyssa Milano is the real face behind The Little Mermaid. Alyssa Milano from Who's the Boss and Tramp inspired the face and personality of Ariel in The Little Mermaid. Her personality as Samantha Micheli in Who's the Boss was especially influential for Ariel's optimism and rebelliousness. However, the body and animation for Ariel were modeled after Sherry Stoner, a producer of Disney who later would also be an animation model for Belle. 9. Disney was sued for its portrayal of hyenas in The Lion King. The Lion King met with a lot of controversy upon its release. The biggest headline following its debut was about a legal matter between Disney and biologists specializing in hyena research. The researchers sued Disney for defamation of character and criticized the film representation of the animals. However, this was not the end of the controversy for The Lion King. Another hyena expert pressed the matter further by encouraging viewers to ignore the film. Lastly, Disney's depiction of the hyenas was felt to be a racist representation due to the culture of the voicing cast. 8. The vultures in the Jungle Book were designed for the Beatles. The Jungle Book tells the story of an abandoned child, Mowgli, who was raised by wolves. Suddenly, he is put in danger by the return of man-eating tiger, Shere Khan. This leaves Mowgli with no choice but to leave his family and return to live with the humans. He is accompanied on his adventure by the panther Bagheera and the bear Baloo. After running away, because he is reluctant to return to the village, Mowgli encounters a flock of vultures. Most people don't know that while the film was being made, Brian Epstein, manager of the Beatles, approached the animators and had them design the vultures based on the members of the band. The original idea was that the Beatles would voice these animations. However, John Lennon canned the idea, joking that they should hire Elvis Presley instead. 7. Yen Sid is Disney backwards in The Sorcerers Apprentice. Yen Sid is the sorcerer from The Sorcerers Apprentice, a well-known segment from Disney's Fantasia. While seemingly odd, the name is actually a nod to Walt Disney himself. If you look carefully enough, the name is derived from the word Disney backwards. The animators did this to give acknowledgement to the efforts put into many concepts and films by Walt Disney himself. 6. The Beast is a little bit of everything. Have you ever wondered what the Beast from The Beauty and the Beast was based on? Perhaps you just assumed that it was a creation for someone's imagination. And to a degree, you were right. The animators who designed the Beast selected the animals that they found the most terrifying and morphed them into one design. The result is a composition of a lion's mane, a gorilla's brow, a buffalo's bird and head, and a human's eyes, a bear's body, and wild boar's tusks, and a wolf tail and legs. Combine all these animals together, and you get the Beast. 5. Peter Pan was personal to Walt Disney. Peter Pan was a very early film from the studio, and the reason getting it made was so personal for Walt Disney was because it had been special to him even in his childhood. According to Disney's official blog, Oh My Disney, he played Peter Pan in Play as a kid, and his brother Roy was responsible for making it looking like he could fly. After that, he was determined to get author J.M. Barrie to sign over the rights, and fortunately, he was successful. Of course, rumor has it that Walt wasn't too thrilled with Peter Pan in the movie, because he thought he was far too likable. But if he has such personal ties to the character, it makes sense that he would be a bit critical. Even so, that Peter still became a beloved character, and remains so today. 4. Lady and the Tramp was inspired by a real dog named Lady. Disney artist and writer Joe Grant was actually inspired by his real-life Springer Spaniel, Lady Nell II. When he noticed how well his dog got along with his firstborn, he was inspired to come up with a story where a lady gets into trouble because of two mischievous cats. Walt wound up shelving that idea because he didn't feel the story was strong enough. But after he read Ward Greene's Happy Dan the Whistling Dog, he revisited the idea and decided to incorporate some aspects from Ward's story. 3. It took 6 years to make Sleeping Beauty. When Sleeping Beauty was being made, Walt was actually juggling more than one project. At the time, he was also preoccupied with the creation of Disneyland. Plus, he was so concerned that fans and critics would compare it to previous princesses films, like Cinderella and Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs, that his team spent tedious amount of time trying to create a more unique look. Walt once explained, "That's why it took us 6 years and $6 million to make Sleeping Beauty, but to us, it was worth it." 2. They are all one big movie. In a few almost unnoticeable corners of popular Disney films, characters from the other Disney movies pop up. Poor Scar from The Lion King is a victim of trophy hunting in Hercules, and in The Little Mermaid, during Triton's area scene, Donald the Duck, Goofy and Mickey Mouse can be seen walking along the seafloor. 1. The Rescuers is clearly the dirtiest Disney film. There are always rumors that family-friendly Disney films often include a dirty reference. While most of this amounts to little more than rumors, there was an actual, obviously intentional, very naughty moment in The Rescuers. During a quick moment, a photo of a nude woman can be seen reflected in the window, twice. Disney actually admitted to this one and had to recall 3.4 million videos. And that's all for today. Thanks guys for watching, and if you have any ideas for the next episode, you can write them in the comment section below. See you in the next episode.